Serious, people who've experienced the paranormal or seen cryptids and other unknown creatures, what's your story? One day my wife came home. We were living in an apartment in Midtown. It's about 10 p.m., I was taking the trash to the dumpster and from there you could see the doors of all the apartments. There were only 6, and I saw her walking up but didn't want to yell because it was late. I didn't want to scare the neighbors. I see the door open, obviously figured she opened it, but it was dark so I didn't actually see her do it, and she kinda leans in but won't walk in, she won't go inside. I could hear her calling for me, and when I got behind her and said hi she became frantic, asking me, "How the fuck did you do that? How did you get back outside?" I explained I'd been at the dumpster emptying the trash, and she said, "No, you opened the door for me and walked upstairs. I called after you and you turned your head and looked at me but didn't say anything and just kept walking," and she started crying. I searched the apartment, found nothing. We moved about 6 months later to the house we're at now. She thought she saw me walk past the windows that look into the backyard from the kitchen, but it wasn't, and again she said it looked just like me, and that it walked all the way around the house before disappearing, and then she realized I was in the bedroom. Creepy stuff. Teenage girl in the 80s was killed in a freak accident after running away from home in my hometown. Had heard stories for years about people seeing her. She died riding her bike wearing a baseball cap, which is what people had described seeing her wearing. One night I was coming home real late and I was stopped at a red light all by myself and I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I turn and look and there she was, baseball cap and all on her bike staring at me. I then looked back forward for a millisecond and then looked over again and she was gone. Went on fishing weekend with best bud in college. Stayed at his grandpa's house in middle of bum-fuck nowhere. We were sleeping in the sun room as it was a gorgeous night, and I was asking my friend about the noises. Deer, foxes, and the like. Then we hear what is best described as a scream/wail. His grandpa came out of the house said, "You boys just come on sleep on the couches now." Never offered an explanation and I didn't question shit. 90 years old man with a 12 gauge in hand says move, you move.